Hey guys, welcome to the Bankroll, continuing our World Cup coverage, looking at Monday's matches. Now with Team Bankroll, we've got Martin Green, we've got Stuart from tipsterhq.com, and we've got Alex from Need for Tips. And just before we start, we started a funny conversation, but there was a comment that was left on one of our videos who said that they would back Martin as to knock out Stuart in a fight. And then I was like, no way. I was like, I know how tall Stuart is. Like Stuart, I said, no lie, is like near 7 foot. And then Stuart said, oh, he's just like, I was like, I don't know how tall Martin is, but Stuart is like super tall. Martin, how tall are you?
That's what I was just saying. I don't know how tall any of you are. Like, you could all be giant, or you could all be really tiny, as far as I know. I'm about 6 foot.
About 6 foot. So yeah, I don't know. My money would still be on Stuart. I have to say, he would just pummel you from above, and then you would have to like.
Next time you do some trash talking on Arsenal, I'll get a ferry over to France and we'll do it.
Yeah, I know. I think that was where it stemmed from. I think there was a video where you guys were at it with the Arsenal Tottenham.
Well, how tall are you, Stuart?
I'm 6'5".
6'5".
So I got a long reach. So I might just keep you at bay, just like that.
Yeah, Martin will be like boxing from underneath. But Martin, I've seen your Facebook pictures. You like work out. You've got quite a set of set of arms on you. So I do.
I keep him in peak physical condition for just for the next time Stuart says something about Arsenal. And sometimes
that's to offset all the gin and wine you drink.
Yeah, to offset all the gin and wine, and sometimes I need to open jam jars. That's about it.
Oh yeah, that's always a problem.
They come in handy for that. Yeah. All right. So Monday's matches, we have picked. I think there's 5 that we really like. Sort of in the best bets format, where a couple of people have put their names down on the matches that they really like. So these are solid tips here that we're delivering for you today. Going to start with Armenia versus Denmark. The odds that I'm suggesting are from 888 Sport. In the description box is a link to 888 Sport. Go check that out if you want these odds. So Denmark 1.55. It's actually decreasing. It's now 1.53. Draw for Armenia 6. 5th Armenia against 3rd Denmark. So very low for the away win there. Stuart, start us off.
I was on Denmark for this one, I have to say, but I got odds of 1.73 with Bet365 earlier today. So if the odds have dropped that far, then it's something people have to be very, very careful of, I think. But I really, really like Denmark. I think they've got a good, solid international side. And, looking at Schmeichel, Kjaer, Bjelland, and then they've got, I don't know why they're playing Cornelius up front when they've got Dolberg and some other decent players as well. Yeah, of course, Lord Bentner. And Christian Eriksen, of course. Let's not forget him.
Well, okay, so you were lucky there to find those odds. I think right now it's probably about good enough for an ACCA or a combined bet. But Alex, you like this match as well?
Yeah, I made a bet in the morning, exactly like Stuart said, on those odds. But before the show, half an hour, I rechecked all the odds because they might go up or down. From time to time, we are doing a mistake that we are not controlling exactly before filming the odds. We are taking the morning odds, and we will talk about that. But from sometimes it's a mistake. Denmark are really solid. I saw their match yesterday against Poland 4-0. It was a really good match done by Denmark. Okay, they played home. Armenia played in Romania. They went to defend. 90 minutes they were defending. Romania was lucky at the end, and they won 1-0. But Denmark has something to fight for. They are fighting Montenegro for a second place and a playoff spot. So they are going for the win. So I'm going to be brave here. I'm going Denmark -1 on the Asian handicap at 1.95. If they win at a goal difference, we will take our money back. If they win by more than 2, it will be a winner. And I think that 1.95 is a really good odds.
Yeah, Armenia do concede. One of the bets that I was looking at to add a bit more value for the Denmark was Denmark and the over 1.5 goals, 1.91. I like your bet a lot there, Alex, and lucky you, Stuart, for getting in there early. Martin, you're not playing this match. Do you have any thoughts on it?
No great thoughts really. I think Denmark will win it, but at odds of the odds now, as I can see them, less than 1.5. I just don't think it's worth playing with. They won their last game 3-1, but before that they drew 4 games in a row. Armenia aren't a particularly exciting side. I think Denmark will win, but I think it'll be quite a narrow victory. So, with the odds as they are now, I'd just leave it to accumulator. Or
yeah, I like it for an acca bet as well. Montenegro versus Romania, Group E. Montenegro 2.6, Romania 2.8, and draw 3.5. Quite surprised to see Montenegro at home priced 2.6. Alex, you're on this match here. Are you backing your home side, or do you think Montenegro will clinch this?
No, I'm not betting on the winners market, although I think that Montenegro will win this game. Romania is forced to attack from the start because they don't have nothing to lose. They have 9 points right now, 4 points behind the second place Montenegro. So I think that this might be a 6-pointer. I think that we can see goals in this one because Montenegro scored 17 times in 7 matches so far in the group stage. They beat yesterday Kazakhstan away 3-0, a really important win for Montenegro. They are fighting with Denmark for the second place, and I think that they will not defend in this game. And I found the over 2 goals on the Asian handicap at 1.88 with Pinnacle. So I think that this has huge value because if we see 2 goals, again, we are taking our money back. If we see 3 goals, it's a winner. So 1.88, it's really incredible odds for me.
All right, treading with caution. Stuart, what have you got?
I was really looking at the Montenegro win, but I thought I'd be a little bit more careful. It's very unusual for me to go a little bit more careful, but I'm going for Montenegro plus 0 in the Asian handicap market. I believe that's 1.93 with BetVictor.
Yeah, one of my bets. I've got 2 bets for this match, actually. One is treading with caution, Montenegro draw, no bet. Sometimes I think when the odds are like really good, you get a little bit nervous. It's sort of like, it's like too good. It's a very obvious bet, I think, to bet for the home side here. Must win for them, like Alex was saying. But yeah, Montenegro draw, no bet, 1.95. I also like Montenegro to score 1.5 goals. You can get that at 3.1. At those odds, I think it's definitely worth a bet. Definitely expecting to see 2 goals from Montenegro. What do you guys think about that bet?
I think that
sounds like my kind of bet.
Romania's defense is really poor. It's really poor Romanian defense. So I think that Montenegro can score 2 on their own. And I will be really happy if they do because it will cover also my over 2 on the Asian handicap.
That's what I was thinking. And Stuart, I was thinking, those are your odds there, 3.1.
It's right in my wheelhouse. I like that. Go for it.
I know. All right, awesome stuff. England versus Slovakia. England 1.4, draw 4.5, Slovakia 7.5. I find England just really hard to cap. But Mr. Martin Green, you like this match. You're the only one actually that likes this match.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I find England really dull at the moment. I know they pulled off a 4-0 victory last night against Malta, but 3 goals came right at the end, and I think Malta just switched off their concentration. It was heading towards another turgid, low-scoring game, and we've had plenty of them from England. They seem to be sort of sleepwalking through this qualifying group, just about getting the job done, but not really setting the world alight. And I don't think they'll do very well at the World Cup next summer. But I think they'll win this one again. I think it will be a low-scoring victory. So I'm just looking at England and the under 3.5 goals here at evens at 2.0. They have won all of their home games so far, and they haven't really they haven't scored more than 3 goals in a game. I'm not convinced Slovakia will score, but I think England could win this 2-0, 2-1, 3-0, something like that. So yeah, under 3.5 goals, England to win 2.0.
Yeah, those are I was looking at the unders as well, actually. I was actually really surprised to see just the under 2.5 goals, 1.95, but it's maybe taken into consideration that both do score. They've both got tight defences, though. Slovakia have conceded 4, England conceded 2, but collectively they've scored 27 goals. But England in the under 3.5 goals, yeah, I found that 2.05. It's a bet that I do like as well. I'm just nervous, but it's a lean. What do you guys think, Stuart, Alex? What do you think on the goals front? Do you think this is an overs or an unders game?
I think we'll see overs, but over 2.5, but probably less than 3.5. Mainly because Joe Hart's in goal, and he's pretty much guaranteed to give up a goal at the moment, isn't he?
All right.
I really like Martin's bet. England to win and under 3.5. It's a really interesting one.
Yeah, if you wanted to take it a step further, under 4.5 goals is about 1.61. Could be for those who like for the ones that like the lower odds. Northern Ireland versus Czech Republic, Group C. Northern Ireland 2.65, Czech Republic 2.75, and the draw 3.4. Quite surprised as well. Northern Ireland, they're in second. They've lost just one match. The reverse was 0-0. Quite surprised to see Northern Ireland at that price. Alex, what do you like?
Yeah, it's an interesting match. If you ask me, Northern Ireland with the big chances to qualify from the second place, with huge chances actually, because they are 7 points clear of third place Czech Republic. We are hearing an echo. I don't know from.
I know. Has somebody got one of the screens open, like one of the videos open, or?
No, not me.
Not me. Not me. I've got my headphones on.
I've got mine too.
So
Anyway, if we are going with the trend, we will say that there is not a lot of action in this match. 0-0 the last 3 matches head to head, but I think that we might see goals from both teams. Northern Ireland wants to win this match to secure their second spot, because I don't think that they will pass Germany in the standings till the end of the campaign. And the Czech Republic will come to play their chance. Maybe they will take their 3 points, but they will. I think that they will contribute on the scoreboard. So for me, the trend is not my friend today, but I'm going to be against it. Both teams to score at 2.1 right now.
Okay, both teams to score. I was actually looking at in this match Northern Ireland, just a straight win 2.65. Northern Ireland draw no bet, or Northern Ireland to keep a clean sheet. But those are my leans. Slovenia versus Lithuania. Martin, you like this match?
Yeah, I've just been following the England group quite closely. These two teams are in the same group, so I've seen both of them play a few times. And Lithuania's real problem seems to be scoring goals. They just haven't been firing on all cylinders whatsoever going forwards. They lost 3-0 to Scotland last night. I think in their last 5 games they've failed to score in 4 of them. And Slovenia keep it pretty tight at the back. They held out England, and yeah, they're a pretty solid team defensively. So I'm looking at Slovenia to win to 0 here. Again, I think the odds have dropped quite dramatically today, because I backed them at 1.95 earlier today to win this 1-0, and it's since gone into 1.8. So I'm definitely in line with the betting public on this one. Everyone seems to be thinking the same thing. I guess if you agree, I'd take those odds of 1.8 now before it goes in any further, because yeah, this is just the Lithuania side that really struggles to score.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing quite a lot of shift on the odds from, compared to the morning to the evening. Bearing in mind as well, we're filming this Saturday and these matches take place on Monday, so quite a lot of early shift. Does anybody know why that is?
No.
I guess it might be because the odds compilers aren't quite as au fait with international football as club football, so maybe they're changing their minds a bit more. It's easier. I guess it's probably easier to set the odds for club football when everyone has a really deep knowledge of all the teams, whereas some of these smaller European teams can catch you by surprise a bit. So maybe, or maybe the betting public is just really just going crazy for Lithuania to lose to 0.
Okay.
I'm sure that on the Danish odds, the Denmark odds, I think that they decreased a lot because it was really a lot of money on them. I know some others. I know the industry how is going today with Denmark, and I saw a lot of bets going on Denmark. This is from that point of view, I can say that a lot of money are on Denmark right now. This is the odds are dropping.
Okay. All right. Final match. We're going to cover Germany versus Norway, Group C. Alex, Stuart, and Martin are on this match. Germany 1.16, draw 8, Norway 19. Obviously, first and fourth. Germany unbeaten, 7-0-0 there, 29 scored and just 2 conceded. Stuart, what do you like in this match?
There were 2 bets in this one that I was looking at. Possibly Germany -2. Or both teams to score no. In the end, I've gone for both teams to score no, which I think is 1.7. Slightly lower bet than Germany -2. Both were bet. I think both are good bets, but if I was just going to go for one, then both teams to score no. I think this Germany side is just going to get better and better. I think you're going to see Germany and France dominate like the European football scene for the next decade. The way they're looking, they're both sides are looking really good for the future.
Okay, both teams to score no. Alex, what do you like?
I have another approach. Stuart said at the beginning that he would go with Germany -2. So the value that I took from this match, Germany to score on their own over 2.5 goals at 1.85 right now. I think that Germany are capable to score. They beat Norway 3-0 in the reverse match. They will try to finish the campaign with 10 wins from 10 games. Yesterday they had a lot of opportunities against Czech Republic, a lot of opportunities, and they could win by a lot more goals than one. But we were smart taking Germany and the over 1.5, if you remember. So that covered our bet. I think that I will be a little braver today, as I was with Denmark -1, and I'm going with Germany to score on their own over 2.5 at 1.5. At 1.85.
Going in brave and bold there, Alex, I see. Okay, Martin, what have you got?
Yeah, I'm on Germany -2 Asian handicap here. This is one where the odds have actually gone in my favour. Earlier today, the best price you could get on this line was 1.72, but now you can get odds of 1.9 on that. Perhaps in the aftermath of Germany just narrowly winning their last game 2-1, but I think they should really beat this limited Norway side quite comfortably. So the odds have drifted out quite dramatically, and 1.9 looks great. It's a great price. You can get 1.83 with some bookmakers, but 188bet's doing 1.9, and yeah, that just looks a really good price. I agree with Stuart that Germany are just going all guns blazing. They've got so much strength in depth, so much talent. I think France are a bit superior to them at the moment because they have better strikers. But yeah, that's my bet. 1.9 -2 Asian handicap.
All right, perfect stuff. Stuart, I'm on the same line as you. I'm going for Germany, but I'm going Germany win to 0 rather than both teams to score no. And the odds I've got for that is 1.8. Really expecting them to keep a clean sheet in this one. But to be honest with you, I like all of our bets. I mean, Germany at home, a force to reckon with, and I think Norway is going to struggle. So Germany win to 0 is my bet. Now we move over to the banker and the parlay. Stuart, going to start with you. What's your banker?
Oh, I think for the banker, oh dear, tough one, isn't it? I think I'll go for Germany for my banker. And then the parlay, I'll combine it with either. I'm really happy with it. I'll combine all 3. I think all 3 will win. So go strong.
Go strong or go home. Okay, Alex, what are you going for?
Banker Denmark -1. Parlay bet Germany, Norway over 2.5 goals, and Montenegro, Romania over 2 goals on the Asian handicap.
Okay, Martin, over to you. What have you got?
I think at that price now, I'm going to go for Germany -2 Asian handicap as my banker. Yeah, I really like that one a lot. I guess for a parlay, I'll just put all 3 in just a straight treble. Germany, England, Slovenia, all to win.
All right. I think for my banker is going to be Montenegro draw no bet at 1.95, and then for my parlay I'm going to do Denmark, England, and Germany as well. Okay, there we go. That wraps up the show. We'll be back same time tomorrow. So do be sure to tune in. Best of luck with your bets, and of course Team Bankroll, Stuart from Tipster HQ, Martin and Alex from Need for Tips. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.